Hello everyone, this is Lindah Kiranda again, and thank you so much for joining me once again. Today we continue with the discussion which we had last week, but today I'm just going to share a few tips for blended families with teens. So there are going to be 5 tips. I'm going to give 5 tips on how to smoothen the process if you're getting into a relationship and you're planning towards getting married. How do you engage your teen or your children? So the first step is be smart. The first tip is be smart about introductions. Introducing your children to a new partner is a big step for both of you and in your relationship and your family. So it's not good to rush this introduction. You should be confident that your partner will be a constant figure in your life before you let them meet your children or your teens. So you can't be introducing everyone to your children, right? You have to know and be sure that this is the one God has ordained this partner for you. You can't keep guessing because you can't introduce someone who's not sure or you're not sure, and then again after a few months you introduce someone else. So by the time you're going to introduction and you feel you are ready to make this introduction and you feel this is the right person, you have involved your pastors who have prayed for you and also have walked with you in that journey of courtship. You make sure you've involved your family, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, people who are close to you, who understand and know you and understand your journey, where you've come from. And they have also met your partner and they have given you a green light and they have advised you. And you are sure this is the person. Then when you are sure that this is the person, that is the time you now plan and introduce your spouse or your partner to your children. So you have to be ready. You have to plan it well, where they'll meet and where the introduction will take place. So that it can be comfortable for you, your spouse, your partner now, and your children. So the second tip is give friendships time to grow. So in your blended family, it can take time, not just for your children and your new partner. Even you, everything will take time. You'll take time to know one another. You'll also take time to know your spouse. Your spouse will take time to know your kids. And if children are involved, they'll get time to know each other. So you really need to be patient with one another. Teens especially may resist and push back on building a relationship with their new spouse. Each of these new relationships is unique and will require their own time to grow. You won't become a perfectly blended family overnight. I think people should understand that you will not be this blended, perfect family overnight. It takes time. You'll have to work. It takes a lot of work, guys. And as much as you hope for the process to go well, plan for hiccups. Don't expect everyone to become close friends right away or even after a few months as you get to know each other and find things to bond over. The relationship will cultivate in time, so take it slow. It might take 1 year, it might take 2 years, it might take 5 years. It might take a long time, or it might even take months. But be patient and allow your relationship to cultivate slowly and with time. So the third tip is also discover ways to bond and build a friendship. Teens have diverse interests, so many of which may align with things you are interested in as an adult, and others even may not align. But just get to know what the teens in your blended family are into and be vigilant about it. And then find those places where your interests collide, and now just using those interests come together and use that time to bond and get to know each other. It will help in the bonding and you'll become better friends over time. So the other tip is be a team in raising your teens. As your new partner becomes more involved in your family, you should have more in-depth conversations about parenting. So because everyone has different personalities, and we discussed everyone has different parenting styles, you have to discuss, you have to have conversations. How do you discipline your children? Who will be providing for the kids? Who will be doing what, the roles? Just discuss those in-depth, have those in-depth conversations. Also talk to your new partner about the needs of your teenage children and ask about the needs of your partner's kids. Get on the same page about how to handle discipline, how to handle house rules and other key topics. Discuss what you both wish for your now newly blended family. And as time goes on and on, discuss how you will work together to get to where you want to go. As a family, also talk to your teens and children about what your hopes are for your blended family. Acknowledge that this is a new situation for everybody and that it might feel scary, but reassure your children that you are all here to support each other as you all move into the future as a family. So let your children be reassured that both of you are here. You're here to stay. You are here to support them. You are here to provide for them. You are here to love on them. Let them understand that. And also, this is the time you can use that time to now come together as a family, find a local church, and grow together in the Word of God. If anything, if there is a foundation that will hold a blended family, is the Word of God. The more you grow in the Word of God, the more your family will have a sure foundation, who is Jesus Christ. And that house will stand. So the fifth tip is expect emotions. Guys, teens, teens with emotions. So for teens, their parents' separation or divorce is one of the most devastating emotional challenges they have ever had or they've ever had to face. And on top of this, simply being a teen isn't always easy. When working on blending your family, expect that your teens will experience a range of both positive and negative emotions. So parents, be patient with your teen. Allow them to have a certain amount of space to react. They will react for a while, but keep a close eye and an open ear on how they are doing. And make sure to reinforce the fact that they can always come to any of you because you are the adults in their lives. They can come to you for support, and that includes both of their parents plus the bonus parents who are now entering their lives. So if there is any other concern about your teen's well-being, you may also want to seek guidance from a professional. Consider speaking to a counselor or a child psychologist. Blending a family with teens might not be very simple, nor will it come together right away. Be patient as you let the relationships in your newly blended family grow in their own time. When it is done right, being part of a blended family can be a very positive thing for you, for your partner, and for your teen. Those are the few tips that I wanted to share with you today. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to our channel so that we can be able to share with you more positive content. Until next time, guys, God bless you and see you. Bye.